My name is Christian Conrad Kloepfer, and I am currently the day shift custodian at USD 440 Halstead Bentley High School. And I am a published cartoonist and YouTuber. Bah!
What's the like significance behind the name Eating Crow?
Well, first of all, I've been doing cartoons, for a while, and had several different comic strip names going around in my brain. But I was trying to think of something that a little bit more broad. Like, I didn't like to focus on just one character. I'd always think of some other character. And I would like to be able to do that, only I'd have to, kind of think of a name. Like, there's this one comic strip where the guy goes all over the place, The Far Side, if you've ever read that. Mm-hmm. And so when the crows started flying around my head, or weird birds, whatever they are, the crow part started, that's where that part came from. And then, of course, hey, I'm published in the newspaper. All those people that said I couldn't, they're eating crow. So that's kind of where the idea came from.
What would you say like the main inspiration like for your comics? Where does that come from?
I don't know. I've always been kind of silly and have a humorous side to myself. Besides these, the stories that I thought of. I guess the inspiration would be like some of the old comedians like Red Skelton. Maybe like the original Muppet Show. The classic one from the 1960s or 50s. I forget what year it was in. And just kind of like that. And I've always been kind of, drawing funny cartoons, like, inspired by guys like Garfield or something like that. That sort of stuff. I never really got into much comic books as a kid. Comic books, I was kind of like, and that was it. But Garfield, I could get the humor and the jokes, and I like to read that a lot.
So what first got you into doing YouTube videos?
Oh. Well, originally from my comic strips, I started to get on Facebook and stuff like that to try to get my comic strip out there. And so it came to a time period where I don't have much of internet access at home. There's like no online to the house. And then there's, like money, they'd have to drill stuff into the side of the house to put in phone lines or whatever. So it kind of looked into getting a broadband internet access. And I get a tablet thingy. And the provider gave us such a good deal that we actually had gotten one. And I discovered that, oh, look at that. It has a camera. A digital camera that could do movie cameras. Movies. Visual, audio, MP4s, basically. Before that, I just had the clunky thing you put on your shoulder. Yeah. And I would actually make silly videos with those, too. But you can't really put those on YouTube. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? The thing that has the eyepiece that comes out here, the VHS pops in? I have a few movies where I shot T-Rex with one of those, Yeah, and I discovered that it had, it wasn't exactly the most large megapixel camera, but, ooh, look at this. I can take cameras of it, and I can take, I can take movies.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The demonstration you just saw was for that of our newest product, the Rabbit Rag Mop.
And then I learned that YouTube is owned by Google. And if you have a Gmail, you can just go and get a YouTube channel. Awesome. So that's pretty much where that came from.
Nice.
And now I kind of have a visual medium besides just the comic strips. I now have audio visual too.
This is a Weeble. Notice how it can wobble and yet not fall down. And this is a Weeble on drugs. Any questions?
Thank you, and have a good day.